Hi, welcome to Top Chef University. I'm Arian from Top Chef New York. Course number 3 is all about cooking techniques, and this is your next lesson in poaching. If you like the simple flavors of fish, poaching is an easy way to emphasize its clean taste. Just make sure the fish is fresh and you're already halfway to a delicious dish. Let's get started. Cooking fish quickly but gently in a flavorful liquid is the key to preserving the fish's natural flavor, resulting in a lightly seasoned, healthy meal. When talking about fish, the term poaching is used most often for fish cooked in a simmering liquid where the liquid is discarded. The classical way is in a pan on the stove using a court bouillon. But I'll quickly take you through poaching a piece of fish in the oven. This is sometimes referred to as dry poaching, where the liquid doesn't cover the fish completely and it is covered with some parchment paper to partially steam the meat. Then I'll show you how to make some perfectly poached shrimp with a classic cocktail sauce. Let's start with our court bouillon. I have some water getting hot here, about 2 quarts or so. And again, we're building our flavors. So we have some whole black peppercorn, about a teaspoon or so, a few sprigs of fresh thyme, a couple of fresh bay leaves. We're going to slice up a lemon. This is going to give it a real nice citrus, lemony flavor, which is great with fish, as we all know. And then about a cup of white wine. We're going to let this come to a boil, and then we're going to reduce it to a simmer. We're also going to give it just a little bit of salt, not too much. So we're going to grab our sautoir, and we're going to use our dry poaching method to poach these gorgeous halibut fillets that we have here. Let's start off by making our parchment lid. I have a half a sheet of parchment paper. We're going to fold it in half again, and then we want to almost triangle it and then bring it over one more time, and then from here you measure it to the center. I just give it a fold down so I know where I need to cut it. Like a crease, I make a crease. Bring your knife through there, and then you're going to cut a small part of the tip off. That actually creates your hole for steaming. And you see how that fits nicely on your pan after we put our fish in. So now that we have that ready, let's get our pan ready. I'm going to take a little bit of butter and generously butter the bottom and the sides. This lubricates and seasons the pan at the same time. All right. This is a really, really classic French dish that I'm teaching you here right now. I learned this from a French chef a long time ago. We're going to sprinkle a minced shallot on the bottom. We're going to place our gorgeous halibut fillets, and these are about almost like an inch and a half thick. So we're going to give them a quick stir just to get them all nice and even. And while those are nicely poaching in our court bouillon, I'm going to clean up real quick and I'm going to show you how to do a cocktail sauce. So we have some ketchup, Worcestershire, Tabasco, horseradish, and of course some fresh lemon. So this is simple, everything right. We have about a half a cup of ketchup, about a teaspoon of Worcestershire, a couple dashes of Tabasco, or you like it hot, you add as much as you want. A little bit of horseradish. Again, you like horseradish, go for it. My dad loves horseradish, can never have enough. We're going to half a lemon. We'll squeeze a little bit of lemon in there. Whisk it up a little more. Let's give it a quick taste. Delicious. The spice, the horseradish, it's right on. So let me get our dish. Let's get our plating dish. We'll put our cocktail sauce right in there. Now let's check on our shrimp. Looks like they are ready. Let's just see. And if you're unsure, you can always pull one out and look at it, open it up. Don't be afraid. These actually need a few more minutes. So we'll give them a few more minutes. Now, how I like to take them out, I don't like to shock the shrimp after they come out of the court bouillon, because what would happen is it would just wash all that flavor off. So you coming through here. Just gently take it out of the liquid. Leave that behind. These are amazing. I can't wait to eat them. I'm actually going to put a little more dill on there because that dill is really coming through. We'll chop a little on. These are beautiful. So I'm just going to roughly chop a little bit of dill. This looks so beautiful. We're going to drizzle a little bit of olive oil just to give it a little extra richness. Look at that gorgeous halibut. So now I've showed you the dry poaching method for our halibut, as well as using the same court bouillon, creating a perfectly poached shrimp cocktail. Poaching is a great way to infuse flavor and retain a perfectly moist fish. In our next lesson, things are starting to look a little sweeter. We're poaching fruits.